to Crafty Creations. Today we'll be working on a St. Patrick's Day themed wreath on a large unique and a creek board. This is a 12-inch sign. So we'll be using the pinwheel pedal, and as well as I'm thinking we'll be adding this type. I saw this on Unique Wreath Creators. Somebody made it. I forgot who it is. I'm sorry. I thought that was cute, and I was gonna try and add this, 4 of these into the 3rd row, but we'll see. We'll see what it'll look like. We'll see if the sign sits right or not. Okay, so that's my idea. At first, I was gonna do all pinwheel petals on row 2, red, green, white. But I thought I had this idea pop up in my head when I was making the petals, and I thought we'd test that out. Okay, so what I'm going to be using for tools is a scissors, a wire cutter, and 4 clips, nippers, and a needle nose, pipe cleaners to attach the sign, 6-inch zip ties, 4-inch zip ties, and that's all my my tools, my supplies for this wreath. So I'm going to turn this wreath board around, so you see I have all my zip ties on row 2 added in there, 32 of them. And like I said, I want to add like four sets of what I just showed you. This, we'll see what it'll look like, but when we get there. But first, let me show you how to fold the pinwheel pedal. We'll need 4-inch zip ties for that. I had to left 4 to show you. So poly burlap, cut 10 by 10 with a rotary cutter. Okay, so 10 by 10, I did cut it with a rotary cutter, poly burlap in emerald green. Turn it this way into a diamond, and I'm just gonna fold it down over like this. We're making the pinwheel pedal. So the pinwheel pedal. Pinwheel, and then I always line it up, try to make it exactly the same. And this is how I fold mine. All right, so, and then we'll make sure our tip is really tipping, and I'm just gonna go 2.5 inches up, and I'm gonna pinch right there and add a 4-inch zip tie. So that is a pinwheel pedal. And cut that off. So that's the pinwheel. So we'll do 3 more like that. When we were I cut mine over here, just a tiny bit. Alrighty. So let's show you. I'll show you how I made this. I think this, I'm just wondering if this will lay right on the board, but we shall see together. Like I said, I did see somebody post this. I thought it was cool. That was cool. So but I did fold mine a little bit different to make that, to make it a little bit thinner here. Did fold it over twice. Fold it here. Okay, this is a 10 by 10 cut by the way. And I fold it here again. Actually, no, I fold it once and then twice. So it'll be a little thinner. And then I just mold it up. And at the 5.5 inch, 5.5 inch is where I pinned, put a clip. Okay, we'll do that fold again. We need 4 of these. Fold it here and up here. Oh, there's a green, something green here. What? There we go. And I hope this will look good. You know when you're making petals or doing, you have something in your head that you're gonna do, and then during the petal making and all that, you have another idea and I want to try it out. Well, that happened to me today. Okay. And here again, I'm gonna pin it at the 5.5 inch. Oh, I think it's better. Let me cut this off. It's bothering me here. Is there a better way I can fold this rather than fold it over and over like that? Maybe I can fold it here, here, and here. Oh yeah. Oops. There we go. 5.5 inches. Okay. So we'll grab a 6-inch zip tie. I'm not going to use the 4-inch because the horizontal white strap is a little thick. And how I measured mine to get this is I just put it here at the 5.5 inch. That would be that. And make sure 5.5 inch. Okay. And again, make sure, yeah. And again, this is just me trying to be precise at everything. And then I'm gonna line up all my clips. Take them off. And we'll add a zip tie. Playing, or that music playing upstairs. I should have turned it off. I was in a cooking and cleaning mode this morning. Something I haven't done in 2 days straight. This is good resting for me. And I was like playing music and cleaning and all that. And forgot to turn it off. Okay, so that's how I made that. Then I cut off the smuts. Okay, so let's make a couple more of those and we'll just slip them into all the petals into the board. Okay, so that's that. So we'll add our zip tie, our petals now. Grab my wreath board, the large wreath board, and let's add the petals. Oh, the pinwheel petal, the tuck-in. So I'm just gonna add this petal onto row 2. All of them, oh, what happened here? So 32 of them. I'll be adding 1 each per zip tie, of course, and zip it up, and there we go. Continue on doing the same thing all the way around. And as I go, I'm just gonna tuck this part in on the inside of this petal, and that is referred to as the tuck-in petal. I'll do that with every petal, just like that. Hey, so last couple pinwheel petals in the board on the second row, and we're doing the tuck-in method. When the last one, you always tuck it in both sides. So tuck in this way and grab this and tuck this in there. Okay, on this we're gonna cut off our zip tie tails. And there we go. So there's our tuck-in petal all ready. You know the way you can straighten out your pinwheel petal is you look at it right here and you pull it, and that'll like this one is a little curved over here, this one here. But when you look at this and you line it up, eyeball it, and you pull it, it seems to go a little straight. Just like that. So they're all almost the same, uniform look and all that. Okay, just like that. And they look good now. Almost. They almost look good. Okay. There we go. And second row is complete with the tuck-in pinwheel petal. Here you could stop Actually, no, you could see. No, I thought it could stop. Well, let me see. Oh yeah, no, you can't. I thought I do one row of 32 petals and add this sign and it'll be good, but I guess not. So let's add these. So this is the top. So we're doing row 3 now. So I was thinking I'm gonna add these here, 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 and here, right? And then we're gonna add the sign. Will we see the, yeah, we'll see the, so I don't know what to do for this part. I'm just thinking out loud here, hold on. Add this here, here, and here. See, this is where I didn't know if it was gonna work out. I probably just need one petal each, here, here, and here. And let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's do 4 more of these. Actually, 4 loops. Single loops. Okay. See, this is where you never know what's gonna happen when you go live. This is the learning together part. And like I had this idea just today. So the single loop. We'll do a single loop. So I'm just gonna fold over and fold over to make it a little bit thinner. And we'll do 5.5 ends and we'll add our zip tie. I thought it would look good if I would do like 2 loops or something. Let's try that and see. Like, although it's gonna take use up a lot of mess, but that's all right. It's always fun to try something new. And it's even more fun to try something new when you're all here. Learn with you, learn together. What if maybe I added 2? Let's try adding these in there first. Let's see. Looking good. I just got what is the green petal is the pinwheel petal. That's the pinwheel petal. And what I'm doing here today is the tuck-in. Some people tuck in theirs in the back, but I don't need to. It's not going to be seen anyway, so why bother? So I'm just going to add the zip tie on row 3, where the number 3 is. And then skip these and go this way. And do the other 2. And then we'll add the 4 petals. I'm not sure what the name of that lady was that posted these loop petals like this way here. This way. I'm not sure what her name is, but that was a great idea. So I'm just gonna add this here, just like that. I should have cut this down, but just to see how it is now. Just gonna add that right there. Ooh, that's cute. And then we do the other ones. And do the other ones. So again, making sure my zip tie is inside this zip tie here so that nothing will come out. And let's do, see, I almost went in all white and then loops and green loops. Almost. Oh, but did not do that. It is the large board. Yeah, we're working on the large board. Unique in a Creek large board is what I'm working on. It's not the small board this time. Because I don't have any small boards. Oh my gosh. We're going shopping soon. I'll go shopping this weekend. Here. So. And that was my thinking at first. And then add in our thing. Add in our this. But you can see through there. So now what I'm thinking is I'm gonna add zip ties here. 4 of them, and we'll add 2. 4, 8, 12, 16. I could have just went with these loops on every hole. It would have made 24. But I want to see how this will look. I could have added 3 instead of 4. Light bulb. But again, just trying to see what I like. And then let's check this out again. Oh yeah. Okay. It's like a 4-leaf clover. It's the large board. I could have just went 1 petal per zip tie. It would have been the same amount of petals, but you know, I have to test it out. Like there's 24. There should be. Why is this one a little bit longer than this one? Nice. And then, bam. How do you like it? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. It seems a bit off to me. These look like they're not the same. I could just went and did a one loop petal, one lace petal per zip tie. And they would all line up right. But that they look all over the place. Like, they don't look all lined up. I think I want to change it. I don't like it. Like, it was just an idea in my head that I wanted to try anyways. And if I don't like it now, and it's okay to change it. You don't like it. Because you can do that. And I'll be quick about it. And if I go quiet, that means I'm concentrating and trying to go fast. So I'm just gonna add my zip ties. Every zip tie, every hole on row 3. Let's add some of these in there quickly. Okay, you'll see what I mean when I finish this part here. But I like the small, little, narrow loop petals now, or lace petal. Yes, yes, yes. You see what I mean? See, now they're all lined up because they're not together like this. Quickly here. And it was just a thought. I was just trying to get an idea done there. To see this part as well. That you can change your designs whenever you want. It's okay to do that. And when you're happy with it, your wreath will look wonderful. Better than you expected. See, I gotta add my 4-inch zip ties in here now. Okay, 5.5 is what I've been saying. Yep. See? So now they're all lined up. I'm happy now. Okay. So we shall add our loop petals. Okay, so now we shall add the sign and see if I am happy. So there's there's the wreath. Let's put these aside. And and I love it. And let's do white because this loop is white. Okay, I think I like that much better than what I did the first time. So there's a different idea for you. Now that's me. Now that's my type of design. Not the one I was trying to do in the beginning. But the 4-loop thingy, the being together is a great idea. So add our sign. I think we're going on row 2 for the pipe cleaners. Oh, it does look good. Oh my gosh, another great idea for you all to do. And yes, you can use horizontal white stripe for instead of poly burlap. I'm trying to use up all my poly burlap. So here, this sign is really heavy. I was thinking I wanted to do 2 pipe cleaners for this. I might end up doing that off live because this might, the sign might move around, or maybe you can add another one over here. And when it moves around, the pipe cleaner moves around, and it just, it cuts the wire. It might, but that's just mean. It might cut it. And the sign ends up falling off. That's just me being, you know, extra. I don't think that would happen, but it might. I might end up adding another pipe cleaner in through there. Just in case, just in case. I wonder if this is sitting where I want it. Nope. See the sign, like I said, it's heavy, so it tends to move around. And when I hang up my wreaths with these heavy signs, the sign just slides down a little bit, and that's why I'm trying to add another pipe cleaner to avoid that. Again, just me being extra. So another cute way to add to your pinwheel pedal. So let's turn this around. You'll see where I added my pipe cleaner, and we'll add our hanger right here. I had to look straight and see where the 2 of them are. It's right here. So one time I was on live, I hung up my my wreath crooked, and it turned out that I added the pipe cleaner, the zip tie, these 2 holes here. Hey, stutter, stutter! I need soup in me. I guess I need soup. I'm hungry. Get those back down. Oh, I hear Sarah upstairs. Okay, put that back in there. Alrighty. So there's our wreath. See how it's moving around? I need to add that a little bit tighter. Alright, fans, there it is.